Hey guys, Jimmy Vegas here, and today we're taking a look at an asset in the Unity asset store called Destroyed Building Kit, and it is a demo, but I'll get around to that a little bit later on in this video. So let's take a look at the asset. Quality-wise, what we get here is actually very nice. In the demo scene, demo scene, always good to see them, we can see that this setup here looks very nice, and even without any post-processing, we can see that the quality of it is fairly decent. I mean, as I always say, it comes down to it, you can add some post-processing and see what kind of effects you can come up with. So it's very moody and very eerie, that kind of setup now. So quality-wise, I think it's pretty decent. And obviously because it's a kit, you have the ability to kind of take bits of this, move them around and do what you want to do with them. So you could effectively take, for example, this rubble of stones and remove it out of there if you didn't want it. So as props and background, I think the quality of this would serve quite well. Now quantity, we do get a fair amount here, considering it is just a demo, or it's labeled as a demo. So we get a couple of things here. We've got the combined mesh of everything. We've got some shaders. We've got the models here of everything. We've got the concrete and the rubbles, props, whatever we need there. So quantity wise, there is quite a bit. And in the way of extras, I would say, yeah, I mean, you consider some of the shaders as extras, I guess. Not really the scenes, they're not really extras at all, but you do also have the stuff that you need for the pipelines if you so wish to use them. So how versatile is this? Well, in all fairness, I don't think it's as versatile as what the full version would be. But again, I will get around to that very soon. But ultimately, you could change a couple of things if you want to. I mean, I do always say that changing things in these assets is always a good idea because you can make them your own thing. So if we was to just change, the shade standard, you can see that in this case, it isn't versatile in that sense. It does need to have a little bit more work done to it to actually make it how you would want it, but that doesn't mean to say that you can't apply your own materials and textures to this rather than modify the materials and textures that you get with it. But either way, I think it does serve its purpose. Not as versatile as I would like, but I think it's really nice. Definitely if you're creating some kind of post-apocalyptic world, and yeah, this is going to be a great background asset. So folders neatly laid out, it's always good to see. I mean, there is quite a bit here, but the folders are still neatly laid out enough. Although, looking at it, sometimes I don't think these things should be split into multiple child folders. It would be nice to keep everything together in one folder, i.e. all of these textures in this textures folder. But that doesn't really matter too much. I guess it's just the way some people organize their projects. But either way, it's still a decent folder layout. So, size of this asset is 180 meg. That may seem a little large, and I think it might actually be a little large considering what we get here. However, you have to remember that the quality of this is fairly high. It is a demo, as I said, so it should stay free. Fingers crossed it should stay free. But there is a paid version of this, which is this one here, I believe. So for me, it's, well, that's about, what, 60 bucks maybe? So just keep that in mind. If you actually like this asset and think you could probably use it, you might want to fork out a little bit of money and get the full thing. But again, that's entirely up to you. So how useful is this demo asset? Well, I think it's actually fairly useful because, like I say, you could use this as a background prop in a small little post-apocalyptic area outside or something like that. So if you're creating something that's decimated and that kind of effect, then this will probably serve its purpose quite well. So as you guys know, I don't rate assets. I either recommend them or I don't. And do you know what? I think this asset, if the full package is like this asset, then I think that full package is probably worth its price. This demo itself, I mean, it's free. So yeah, I probably would recommend this if you're creating a post-apocalyptic world or a decimated area that's been struck by bombs or something. I think it's a good background prop and it would serve the purpose quite well. So yeah, I would recommend it. It's nice. So, have you used this one, guys? If you have, let me know what you've used it for and what you've done to it. Have you used it as it is? Have you modified it? Let me know. And if you've got an asset on the asset store, let me know as well. I'd love to check it out and review it in one of these videos. Finally, guys, don't forget to click on that subscribe button and click on the bell icon as well, and you can stay up to date with everything I've got on video game development, because there's loads on my channel to see, learn and do, and I constantly upload brand new stuff every week. Guys, hope to see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.